Well, hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Can You Hear Me Now channel. Of course, there was an update and all my settings got changed, and so we'll just have to see what they are. I'm sure we're in for some surprises. And I just before I clicked the button there, I noticed over in the mod actions section of the uh, the mod panel, there's a notification that 3 days ago Twitch modified the auto mod properties. So that should be thrilling news as well. I don't use I set auto mod to do virtually nothing. I mean, I think I put like 5 words on the banned word list, so that if you type that word, it will delete your message, or at least delete that word. But other than that, I don't really use AutoMod. But they're telling me they've reset it, so we shall see. Hi everybody. I'm a little rushed getting started today. Sim Caesar's stream is just wrapping up, so I was over there moderating until just a few moments ago. But I think I've got everything set and in place and ready to go. I don't think I forgot to do anything. Let me say hi to folks who are already here before oh, well, let's see. I pause the alerts so that we don't get any alerts while the overture is playing. And then I don't start up the greeting bot until I've said hi to people and greeted folks who are already here, such as Tabletop Android. Hiya, Mark. Good to see you. Welcome on in. We're going to try Wings IFR number 7 today, which is from Keene, New Hampshire, down to Hartford, Connecticut. As you can see there on your screen, it's a great day for flying. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see. I'm Hearsay. Hi. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Money on Rage is here. Hello. Welcome on in. And Kilo Zebra, great to see you as well. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Have I missed? Oh, Dr. IPO is here. The I should I don't know whether to let the greeting bot do it, or if I do it manually, then the greeting bot is going to do it automatically afterward, because HFD1, my first, yeah, Hartford. Yes, I will admit I was worried enough that I flew it this morning, and the weather was really, really nasty. But we made it, and I think if I can do it, if I could do it once, I think we can do it. Uh, does the Mooney have a second nav radio? I don't know, but it's got a GPS, and I'm filing slant golf. um, because yeah, there's like a tricky intersection that you have to that you can get mins of 100 feet lower if you can fly that to that intersection with 2 VORs, and I don't care. I don't want that 100 feet that badly. Um, let's see. Am I? Wonder whether you'll need them. Yeah. November 321 Tango Foxtrot. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. And as I believe most of you have discovered, we are doing a giveaway today. Type !ticket to get yourself entered into the giveaway. We're going to give away 1 free subscription to the Peter Mooney channel. And if you're a winner and you're already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I will give you a subscription to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. Oh, go mist and divert. Yeah, boy, howdy. I probably should have looked at the missed approach procedure, huh? No, but we'll see how low the cloud bases are. The latest METAR I just met her. Is this up to date? Let's see. Nope, there's a new one. Overcast at 600 now, so it has come down some. That's not good news. Oh. Yeah, but that would make sense. That the test standards say that you have to fly the approach. They don't say anything about landing. Yes, so there's that. Let's see. What was I? So, right, I mentioned the giveaway, exclamation point ticket to enter. What else? There was going to mention something else. No, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and if I can find the greeter bot. Hello, I know you're here somewhere. Oh, there, buried under 7 other windows. We will just go ahead and hook it up and let it do its thing because we have some new welcome sounds that I'm I'm eager to hear some new welcome sounds. Ted, you're not getting a Teddy Award. Equals 78. 10. Virtuosos looking for everything bend. There we go. Welcome, Gilded Red Ted. Good to have you here. I'm hoping that Dr. IPO is going to type something else in the chat here because there may be a Spundot. Welcome on in. Delighted to have you here. Pardon me one moment. All righty. What are we going to do to get ourselves underway here? It's already a quarter past the hour, and we definitely want to be up in the air as soon as we can, safely and reasonably. Although, if Dr. IPO is going to be silent, I may just have to do it manually. We'll do it live. Let's see. Now I got to get my let's see. Does that work? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, I know what I did. I set up the new sound, and then I didn't add the command to the other bot for doing it manually. Dr. IPO, are you still here? You can only put it off so long. Oh, Kill Dead Red Ted, thanks for the hug. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for Dr. IPO to say something. I suppose he can go on giving us the silent treatment forever, but eventually it's going to come around. Oh my gosh, one of the AI traffic planes is moving. That's a little disturbing. Usually when they move, it's usually to do that little kind of like slew dance around doing weird stuff, but okay, well, I guess that the thing to do then is just go ahead and jump in here. Siren 25. Can you name that tune? I did a whole new slew of welcome sounds over the weekend. I got inspired, and it's the I've heard Sim Caesar describe the experience. There's like 30. I got 30 people on a list that I want to do a welcome sound for. Oh, Well, tabletop Android. I'm glad you noticed that we are alive. Uh, yeah. Yeah, so I've got like a list of 30 people that I really want to do a welcome sound for, and so, it depends on when the inspiration strikes. And a whole bunch of inspiration struck over the weekend, and I got a whole slew of them done. And then this morning I woke up with an inspiration for Dr. IPO and added one at the last minute. But then, as I say, I forgot that I also have to go to Stream Elements. If I want to be able to also play the sound manually, I have to set up a command in Stream Elements, and I forgot that step. Bad streamer. Though that does remind me, I also, at one point, we had a soundboard going, or I did, and then it stopped working, and now I don't know if I got it working again or not. So I'm gonna try one and see. So I need to know if you hear this or not. So 3, 2, 1.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, no, anything. If you can just let me know if those are working or not. Oh, here we go with the AI traffic starting to do creative things. Oh yeah, there's a wing down. And some of this though may not be IPO or AI traffic. Can't tell if I have name tags on or not in this. Oh, so you heard something, but it was low. Okay, well, unfortunately, not knowing which sound application it's coming through. Let me see if I can figure that out quickly. If not, so that one also equally low. Oh, it may just be. Let me see if that's. Let's see. Or maybe if we go back to.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Is that too loud, or is it because it could go a little higher than that? I don't want to blow anybody's speakers out, though. Well, so if I max it out. Wow! I feel good. Is that too loud then? Hey, we got a new follower. VIP 3 Romeo November Bravo. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Okay, good. Well, that's maxed out on the volume. For some reason, it just has its own separate volume control that doesn't show up in my mixer, but that's fine. I'll live with it. I'm glad to know. I'm glad to know the sounds are back. Okay. Well, then, I can't tell you how bitterly disappointed I am that Dr. IPO has gone silent. But if he's not here to hear it, then there's no need for me to go in and figure out how to make it work now, because that's like a 7-step process. So we're not going to do that. So I think what we want to do is go ahead and get ourselves inside the airplane and get it cranked up and get ourselves going down to Hartford. So that's that's what we will get started on. Let's crank it up and then we'll do the flight plans. So I fueled up before I welcomed y'all in, and live weather's on, and so that means the first thing we got to do. Well, the very first thing we have to do, even before that, is we have to greet Sim Caesar and 49 Raiders. Welcome on in. Hi, Scotty the Hottie. Hail Caesar indeed. Welcome. And Urist Games, thank you for the follow. house. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. And thank you so much for the resubscription. That's absolutely awesome. The lunatics have taken over the asylum. I don't know if that one is clear or not, but that's the lunatics have taken over the asylum. That's for passenger in command. Welcome on in. Good to see you here. Barbecue beef. Welcome in. Basil, welcome on in. Happy to have you in the Ratatouille today. I think that's all of the welcomes. And so let's House 75. Thank you so much for your resubscription. That means so much to me. I really, really appreciate it. And Siren, thank you for your cheer. Ooh, 314 bits. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. Huh. All righty. I think. Oh my gosh, Sagrinmia is here. Sagrinmia, welcome. Great to have you here. Happy Pi Day to everyone. And oh, that's so. Yeah, I just not 30 minutes ago I cheered 314 bits in Sim Caesar's stream for Pi Day 3.14, and then I saw Siren's cheer for 314 bits, and I was like, gosh, that number rings a bell. Why does that sound so familiar? It's not 341. It's 314. What is that? Ooh, chocolate silk pie. I'd settle for pecan myself, but hey, Monster, welcome on in, and thanks for coming over in the raid. I think we were about to start doing something here that I should probably try to carry on with. So yes, let's carry on. Good. 488 feet. That looks right on the altimeter there. Monster, hey, good to see you. Welcome. And I think I managed to say hi to everybody. If I missed you, I'm terribly sorry. But that was a massive, massive raid. Thank you again, Sim Caesar, for the raid. And you've all come here to see somebody attempt to fly an airplane. So I'm gonna jump right on into that. So let's do the before start checklist. Which starts with the thing from the pre-stream checklist, which is get the rudder pedals into position. I think most of you who are here know about the really awesome news that I finally broke down and have ordered a hefty, super duper gaming desktop, because the poor little laptop that I have been simming and streaming on has really has been pushed right to its limits. So part of the when the new desktop gets here, the entire setup will get completely taken down for the third time, and this time when I rebuild it, the main work surface, instead of resting on top of an antique piece of furniture, which it has been for the last 4 months, I'm actually just going to mount it to the wall so that it's completely so that the space under the desk surface is empty. and the rudder pedals can just live where I need them, as opposed to now where I need them when I'm flying. If they stay there all the time, they're in the way. So at any rate, no one cares about that. Trigon, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Oh, Viper. Oh wow, are you? So if you've got an A380 coming in, I heard a bunch of people were talking about yesterday. Like, I think there was one due today in Glasgow where it hadn't been for a long time, and it was like its first time coming back. So I don't know if that's 160p, 160 pixels. Does that mean you're getting my are you receiving the stream at 160 pixels? Is that what 160? Captain Pelican, welcome. Good to have you here. If you hate that, by all means, let me know, and I will be happy to replace it with something else. But I came across that little Pelican song, and I just couldn't resist. Oh, okay. Tabletop Android. If you think it's you, not me, that's good. Oh, you love it. That's great. I sure wish I could play Dr. IPO's welcome sound, but I forgot to set up the command to do it manually. And if he's still here, he's refusing to type anything in the chat because apparently he doesn't want us to hear it, which is a shame because it's. Oh, there he is. So congratulations, Dr. IPO, for nearly 4 months. Yes, Dr. IPO, that is your new welcome sound. And I was going to congratulate you because for nearly 4 months, Soundtrack 78 had the longest welcome sound on Twitch, but you have now taken over that role because I tried 17 different ways to cut that up and make it about half that length, and I just could not part with any single part of that song. So there that is. And as I mentioned with Captain Pelican, if you really hate it, because I know Hippo is not your name, but the first 7 times I ever addressed you, I said Hippo because that's what it looked like. Oh my gosh! Oh, Dr. IPO! Wow! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it was a gift sub. I wondered why it was not showing up in my activity feed, but that's because somebody gifted you a sub, and now you have taken it over and made it your own sub, which is absolutely. Oh wait, yes. Oh, right, yeah. So Jumperman 82nd. I see. Gifted you a sub, but now it's your very own sub. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate those a great deal. I absolutely do. I think that I can't really avoid the before start checklist any longer. We were about to do, we were going to do controls free and correct, but I didn't have rudder pedals. So let's just, there we go with those. And that looks like we got elevator, and it looks like we got aileron. So controls free and correct. Excellent. Trim set for takeoff. I can't see that from here. We're going to have to zoom in. Let's see. There we go. Just a couple of little notches up. There we go. That looks good on trim. Controls exist. Excellent. Yes. Oh gosh. Hey, Rivo B. I hope I'm saying that right. Could be Ravo B, Rivo B. Feel free to let me know how you like it pronounced. Thank you for the follow. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Trim set for take up. Flaps are up. Speed brakes are retracted. That's good to know. And there's our AI shenanigans going on over there. Isn't that great? Hey, barbecue beef. Let's see. Parking brake on. No. So there we go. Fuel selector. Left side. Yeah, that's fine. Throttle closed. Prop full forward, mixture idle cutoff, altimeter, I said it a moment ago. Master avionics and battery, or master alternator and avionics are off. Switches. Something has changed with resolution or something or other, because I used to be able to see these before, but oh, look, the pitot heat is on for some reason. That should not be the case. Well, I mean, we're going to need it on in a moment, but not right now. Switches down here are all off. Switches up there are all off. That's fine. Breakers not modeled by Caronado, and the gear is down. Excellent. We can move right on to engine start. Have I missed anything in chat? What's my favorite plane? It changes over time, and it kind of depends on like what kind of flying I'm doing. But for the kind of flying I've been doing for the last few months, I'm doing the Boston VATSIM group's Wings Over New England Challenge Flight program. It's a series of 30 flights. The first 6 are VFR, and then the remaining 24 are IFR. We finished successfully the 6 VFR flights. We have successfully finished the first 6 IFR flights. Today we're attempting IFR number 7 from Keene, New Hampshire down to Hartford, Connecticut. And so for that series so far, I started out in the Warrior, which is one of my favorite planes in the sim. It's from Just Flight. And that's a favorite because that's the airplane that I trained in real life. And so it's kind of just just getting into that cockpit in the simulator feels like coming home. So I do love the Warrior, but I also love the Mooney, and not just because it's named after me. It's not really named after me, and I'm not named after it. I am no relation to the Ovation, but I do love the Mooney. I love the way the panel's laid out. The sounds in it are pretty good. I love the way that it models this thing being tumbled when the power is off. Yeah, I wish Sheed was still streaming too, but mourning the loss of the Sheed stream is never irrelevant and never inappropriate. I love the way ArchNDA's VATSIM streams have the stream title saying, it's Sheed Recovery Program Day 143. Durpex, hey, welcome on in. Good to see you here. Right. So I love the Mooney, and one of the things that I really love about the Mooney is these speed brakes. These save my butt all the time because I tend to be too fast, and it will slow the airplane right down. Yes, yeah, I hear Sheed on Boston Center from time to time, and I love it. I always will go watch whoever is streaming a flight in Boston Center so that I can hear them. Yeah, exactly. I said VIP 3 Romeo November Bravo when you came in, didn't I? That would be because I'm an idiot. So Viper NB. Yes, thanks. Okay, good. So back to getting this Mooney running here. So engine start. Throttle full open, mixture rich, master on, alternator on, beacon on, fuel pump on, throttle to idle, open the window, clear prop, and magnetos to so let's go back inside, and there we go. And it roars right to life. I do love that. All righty. Hey, Boozy Sheep. Welcome on in. Did I just see what I think I just saw? That was a little disturbing. Was it over? No. Wait, which way? Which way did that guy go? Oh, he went over there. Did he? Must have. If that was a real person, they must have disconnected. And again, I don't know if I have gamer tags on. Oh gosh. Okay, well, we may not find out whether or not we have gamer tags on. we may find out that the soup's too thick to take off. But we'll see what's going on with that. DeLorean, welcome on in. Delighted to see you. We're just getting underway here in the Mooney. We're going to go from Keene, New Hampshire, down to Hartford, Connecticut, and I should not have just jumped away from the after start checklist without first at least making sure oil pressure was in the green, which it is. So that's good. The temp will rise in time. So after engine start, throttle, oil pressure, volt ammeter. Let's get a somewhat closer look over here. Oh yeah, 6 amps, 25 volts. We are good. We're charging our battery. Suction within limits, 4.4 inches of suction, which sounds like not a lot of suction, but it's obviously sufficient because our instrument has become erect. Then let's see, the fuel pump can come off. Lee Trout, so good to see you. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Oh, I thought you heard. Yeah. Oh, so it's, well, I mean, I remember the last time you were here, it played, and we did identify it as being Billy the Big Mouth Bass from 1999, the original, nothing but the OG Billy the Big Mouth Bass. But yes, it's Lee. It's 4. Surprise, surprise. Today being Pi Day, we also have to give a big shout out to the number 4. So yeah, that's your welcome sound. Unless you don't like it, just say the word and I'll change it to something else or take it off. But yep, whatever you T-20, yeah, boy howdy. Thank you, soundtrack. Try to keep me on track if you can. Where were we? We were at 4.4 inches of suction, and our instrument becoming erect, which apparently has excited Lee Trout to the tune of 200 bits. Thank you so much for the bit cheer, Lee. I appreciate that. What do we got after? Okay, fuel pump off. It's not on the checklist, but I went ahead, since I was down here with the switches, and went ahead and put pitot heat on because it is cold today in New Hampshire, and so I know I'm gonna want that anyway. Fuel pump off, engine instruments, they're all fine. We're idling a little higher than we need to be there. That can come back at least somewhere under 1,000-ish. Yeah, there we go. Oh, avionics master on, which should light up our TDS GTNXI 750, and it does. That's excellent. Continue, and that's on VFR on standby, which is good. We got our consumer license. Oh, I was complaining so bitterly last week about how it kept giving me the message about the update to 1.0.2.4 being available, and even though I had done the update, it was still giving me the message, and then came to find out that, in fact, the update had not successfully processed, which was why it was continuing to, oh yeah, Viper NB. I just saw Sim Caesar land there, and it was only like 55 knots at that point. Yes, GTNXI from TDS, which is now updated to version 1.0.2.4 as well. It should be, and it's working beautifully. So let's see. What's there? Did I get to a transponder standby? Okay, so that's it for the checklists until we are ready for our before taxi. So let's go ahead and jump right on into a flight plan. And I will try downloading what I set up in SimBrief, but I think it's not going to work because I think there is a, let's see, so we'll try, there's my Keene to Hartford. Yeah, contains unknown waypoints. Well, yeah, it's so the BVA Wings program specifies that T315 route, and that's not in the TDS database, and I don't. It's probably because the TDS database is a year and a half old, but yes. I'm sorry. There's something flashing in the corner of my eye that I can't quite figure out. But so that's what this locked thing is here. We'll try activating this. It says they have to be removed, but I can't. Okay, so we're just going to put this in manually is what we're going to do. Oh, it's the weight and balance window that keeps appearing over there, and it's because I'm parked near the fuel thing. So let's actually, can we go back and back? Here we go. So we're just going to do this manually. So the first thing we need to put in is the Gardner VOR, GDM, there it is. And then after that, it's not going to let me put in this, this airway, but the airway we are following that airway from GDM to a handy little waypoint called DVANY, which we can put in. So DV, oh, come on. D, thank you, V, and there it is, Devaney. And then from Devaney, then the next thing is the Hartford VOR, hello, HFD, and then our arrival at AHFD. Okay, so that's going to get us there. And then if we look at this, goodness gracious. Okay, so that is our entire route right there. Keene down to Gardner VOR. Then this is the segment of T315 that we're flying, is from Gardner to Devaney, and then it's actually also continues. Does it continue to be? Yeah, T315 goes up next from Devaney down to the Hartford VOR, and then we're going to do so today's, oh goodness, oh wait, it's, oh no, I thought, okay, DeLorean, you confused me. Mwet, hi. Kilt rehearsal. I think I don't understand. That is going to keep bugging me, I think, as long as we are here. So let's go back on this. Can we go, if I restart that, will it settle me in? No, it won't. So I need to be in where we can see this for a taxi. Right, because we're almost certainly going to get 3-2 as our departure runway. So this, that should be fine there. We need to do a few other things. So if you will pardon me, the first thing I'm going to do, I hate to do this, but this weight and balance is just going to drive me buggy if it keeps popping in and out like that. And it's because I'm facing the fuel. I'm pretty sure if we just turn around a little more toward where we're going, then hopefully we won't get that anymore. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? So I'm not hearing sim sounds. Are you? Oh, and now I am hearing the oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting them, but they're really low. Scotty, okay. I hope that you're able to come back later on. Absolutely delighted to have you here. And that little change didn't get rid of the weight and balance window anyway, but and we're now T minus 12. So um, we're gonna go with that for now. Let me get vPilot connected and file a flight plan. Get a little piece of paper ready for Crafty Aviation to give us audio Colis. Audio Colis? I don't get it. I tend to be a little thick sometimes, especially when you young people and your slang terminology. I just don't understand it a lot of the time. Um, so what are we doing? Okay, so we are connected to VATSIM. Let me get a flight plan going. Not that one. Let's see. I think I have it on file here. We're going Keene to Hartford. There it is. And again, I'm have not figured out how to make it visible for you, but oh, and yeah, what SimBrief sent over to vPilot is also not right, so I gotta put T315 in there. Hartford. Oh dear, none of this is correct. Let's try save and close that and go back to bear with me one moment. Oh, let's see. Wait. No, oh Lord. Keene to Hartford. To save that. Yes. But then I need to load a different one because that didn't have this stuff in it. Hit open. Okay. I need that. Copy. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, and all gentle beings, but flight plan. Load. Keene to Hartford. Then I can put that in there. And it's Wings VFR number 7. And then streaming information. So, Keene to Hartford with, what has it put in here for an alternate for me? That's not what I want. I'm going to take Bradley for my alternate. So let me pop that in there. BDL. Departure time. Which is 20. I'm going to call it 20:05. Time en route. Yeah. Call it 50 minutes. Fuel available. 5 hours because I topped up. We're going to cruise at 150. And we're going to go up to probably 6,000. We're going to file 6,000 anyway. I'm deeply apologetic that the buzz is back. Oh, blue screen of death. Oh no. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, welcome on in. Okay. I think I'm caught up over here, right? Yes. Okay, good. So just to review the flight plan. IFR, slant golf, not heavy. got our route in, Keene to Hartford, Bradley is an alternative, departing 20:05 in, yeah, like 12 minutes. That'll be good. 50-minute flight, 5 hours of fuel on board, cruising at 150 knots, up to 6,000. Voice for send and receive. I'm going to say file flight plan. Okay. Flight plan file. Boston Center is on. So let's put in over here. We can put in 134.7. 347. Transfer.
2924. We'll descend via the Roebuck 3.
There they are. And we are
turn right, heading 01.
at an uncontrolled, in fact, until I'm ready to talk to them, let's put this back. I'm going to dial in the, I saw the shout out to Crafty and I thought maybe Crafty was here. No, but that is the voice of Crafty Aviation, a VATSIM controller, who has agreed to meet us here on Tuesday afternoons for us so that we have coverage to do these flights. And oh, you know what? Bradley Approach is on as well. That's interesting. So we'll get probably get a handoff at that point. So that's good to know. And then ATIS, MHT. Where is MHT? Is that Manchester? That's kind of east of where we're going. But it's good to know there's an ATIS there for somewhere. But there's a whole slew of controllers on over on Boston Center. Okay, yeah, Bradley's got approach and ground. Boston's got ground and tower as in addition to, okay, well, that's really cool. And did we turn up? Let's see. Let's make sure yay, our flight plan is actually there in VATSpy. Okay, so that's all good to know too. Tabletop, enjoy your lurk. Hope to catch you later on in the flight, which I promise we're going to get underway any moment now. Okay. So what I haven't, let's see. So we've got frequencies tuned in here. Oh, you know what I didn't do, but we could. So there's the two new elements in today's challenge flight. One is that this is our first time making an IFR departure from a non-towered airport. So the procedure's a little different. You get, instead of, there's no tower to clear you for takeoff. So instead you get a release time and then, turn back over to the CTAF frequency to make, local traffic calls, and then back to center to get a release, and then back to CTAF to actually take off and depart, and then switch over to departure, which in this case will be being covered by center. So what I did not do, but I could. So that's the first thing that's new is departing untowered. But then the other thing that's new is when we get down to Hartford, we are going to be doing an LDA approach. It's into runway 2. For whatever reason, you can't. Hartford runway 2 is not set up for a straight in ILS. When the approach course is offset from the runway center line by 3 degrees or more, it's an LDA approach, and there's no glide slope. You get your altitudes off the approach chart, but there is a localizer, but the localizer doesn't fly you straight at the runway. In this case, I think it's like a little bit more than 3 degrees off to the right. So then as you get down closer and you get to minimums, then you make your turn and head in. There's cold Nemo. I couldn't find a Disney character exclaiming Nebo, but I found one saying Nemo, and I figured that was probably close enough. Did a bunch of new welcome sounds called Nebo. If you don't like yours, let me know, and I'll pick something else. So let me just put the LDA to approach in here, and there are all of the waypoints along it. And we're going to do the transition from the Hartford VOR because we're already flying there. So we are not going to activate that approach until we get close, but we're going to load it now so that it is waiting in the wings, as it were. It's not literally waiting in the wings, it's literally waiting in the GPS. But in theatrical terms, it's waiting in the wings. Okay, so the volume was low. Let's soundtrack. Could we get an exclamation point cold Nebo in the chat just to give it another try? I don't know if it's really low. Is it really low? Do I need to adjust? I can go back to the file and pump up the volume a little if we need to. But relative to other welcome sounds, is it? Okay, fine. Okay, excellent. But unless anybody tells me about volume adjustments that are needed, I can't judge because what I hear is apparently in no way related to. They're all kind of low. Okay, well, that's that. We can, if it's all of them, that's quite easily adjustable. And he said, soundtrack, try Cold Nebo one more time, and let's see if that's a little better. Well, that would explain part of it. They're not playing through the welcome sound channel, they're playing through the sound command channel. So I just made no change at all. And I'm afraid to make sound commands a whole lot louder, but we'll bump them up a little bit. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. And here it is, 4 p.m. here in the East. It's time for us to go. So I'm connected. I've got everything set in here. I have not bugged up a runway heading. We're going to, if he gives us something other than 3-2, we're going to beg and plead to go off 3-2. Let me just double check the winds there. Let's see, this is Keene. Let's see, that's Hartford, and then this is Keene. Just make sure that it hasn't updated again. So, yeah, 330 at 11, gusting to 20. Woohoo! 3 miles, light snow, mist. Oh, broken. It's now. So the clouds have risen a little bit. We're now broken at 800, overcast at 1200. So we were overcast at 600 a half hour ago. So I'm glad I stalled because we've got a little bit more visibility. We're taking off. The controller is Crafty Aviation, who is generally our controller on Tuesdays, and there's not a good reason for him to not give us 3-2 with the winds from 350 at 11 gusting 20. But I guess we're just going to have to find out. So we do that by calling him up, and I guess it's time to do that. So let me switch these back. Hello? There we go. And now,
Delta
there we go.
334 is 2.2 climbing.
Ooh, snow in Concord. Y'all just heard that pilot report in. Yes, I guess he's not going to get a response.
Delta 334, radar contact, Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
14,000, Delta 334.
Clear 702, radar contact.
Boston
turn left
Center, Mooney 8080 Alpha, IFR clearance to Hartford for Wings IFR number 7. That's all we gotta do. And then I was talking, so I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear anybody read back anything to him. Oh yeah, if you haven't gotten a ticket for the giveaway, type exclamation point ticket. There's only one entry per viewer now and going forward. Well, if anybody's gonna read something back, it doesn't seem to be happening, so I'm just gonna do this. Boston Center, Mooney 8080 Alpha, IFR clearance to Hartford for Wings IFR number 7.
Alright, 8080 Alpha Boston Center, cleared to Hartford as filed. Climb and maintain 6000. Departure this frequency, squawk 4615, hold for release.
Cleared to the Hartford Airport as filed, 6000, squawk 4615, and hold for release, 8080 Alpha.
Remember, 8080 Alpha, read back correct. Advise number 1 at the runway, ready for departure.
We'll go.
Number 5 Whiskey Tango, descendant pilot's discretion.
Somebody said the other day, some UK person, that we over here in the US don't say Wilco, that it's only people over in Europe who say Wilco, and I thought Bulco. So I'm making a point of saying Wilco today, because Roger and I had a fight. I don't like the painful reminder of saying Roger anymore. Okay, so 4615, hello. 4615, altitude, enter. There we go, 4615 on standby. Sorry.
Frontier 1239 at Goshi, cleared ILS.
Ay. That's 4615. A hold for release. Advise number 1 for takeoffs. That means we are good to go there. So we can do, oh boy, that means we can do our before taxi checklist. So radios set and preset they are. Although it has, we don't need whatever this was left over in nav from a previous flight, but the TDS GTN XI 750 is so smart, it went ahead and put in this 109.7 I happen to recognize as being the LDA approach frequency for Hartford when we get on down there, so we might as well have it waiting there for us. And we've got CTAF in here, ready to make our calls. So there's radios set and preset. This is ready to switch to mode C when we take off. Instruments checked. Yeah, they're all still right where we left them. Oh yeah, so let's bug up some headings. So our initial heading, let me, seems it's going to be, he said coming out here with 170 is what's going to get us to, oh gosh, just like it says right there. But that is going to, in fact, be our heading to get us heading over to the Gardner VOR. So we'll do that. Let's see here. 170 is closer. Well, it's not closer either way, is it? But 1516, there's 17. Oh wait, we actually want this to help us fly runway heading. So that was kind of a waste of time spinning that all the way around there, but there we go. That will suffice for that. And then this needs to be on 170. Just because we're going to need to be making that turn not long after we're airborne. Yes, thank you, Golden Eva. Over and out. Oh, over and out went out years and years ago. Before you were born, I think, Golden Eva. Is it 170? Oh, I thought of something else that I wanted to do while I was zoomed in really close here, and now I've completely forgotten it. What was that? Oh no, I think it was something over here somewhere. Oh, it's not that, that's for sure. Let's see. I think once again I learned how to use this thing, which I thought I knew how to use before, but we'll get that ready to go with us. Shoot. Maybe it was on the checklist. Let's see. So CDI and heading bug are set. Lights are. Why am I? Oh dear. Okay. Well, we've done a run up. That's embarrassing. I ran that up a while ago, just to. I'm going to. Well, it's after the top of the hour. Let's just go ahead and switch tanks. I'm not going to bother refueling at this point, but we burned 8 gallons out of the left tank while we sat here because I had run the engine up and not noticed it because I'm not hearing. Let me get my earpiece volume back up a little because I was not getting engine noise at all in there. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, here we go. So we're going to taxi with landing light and taxi. We'll get nav light on. We'll get our recognition lights on. Oh, that's what it was. Now I remember what I wanted to do while I was down here and zoomed in, because I haven't set a view for this yet, but we definitely, it's going to be even darker once we're up in the soup. So we're going to get those to max. These, it gets kind of too bright if these are maxed, but there's max, and then back down just a little bit. How are we looking? Yeah, that's a lot easier to see what's up with those. Okay, I don't think I can put this off any longer. So we're on our CTAF frequency, so let's just do that. I'm going to take one more look around. Oh my. Oh. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, there's that guy still doing his thing. And, yep, okay. So, here we go. Oh, yeah, and he didn't even give me a runway or nothing. He just said cleared his file, 6,000 with squawk and a hold for release, advised ready to taxi. So, yeah, let me just take a quick look at my airport diagram, because, yep, we're up here. I'm just going to call that northeast ramp. Looks good enough to me. So, keen traffic, or Mooney 8080 Alpha on the northeast ramp. Taxi to runway 32, keen. So then here's this person. And again, I can't tell to back away. Oh, so I did not have name tags on. It looks like that person who went into the bushes earlier may still be there. Scott, R.I.P. Scott. And then, no, this person is already aloft. So, no, apparently, whoever this... Oh, it's Dragon. Hi, Dragon. Welcome. Are you taxiing out ahead of me? It looks like you are. Great. That's fine. I will follow. I will follow him. There's a park and brake off. Let's see. Let's just make sure we got differential braking here. There's that side. There's that side. Those look good. What else did we not do? Parking brake off, brakes checked. Don't need the strobes till we get to the runway. So let's just follow Dragon on out and see what we get from there. Should be a taxiway over here. I see blue lights. Oh, I even see a center line. And a nice friendly blue light right in the middle of the taxiway. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Isoba. I'm going to declare our run up having been done. Advise ready to taxi. Wait a minute. No. So right, the clearance was advised number one, ready for departure. So then on the seat, because there's no tower here, so on the CTAP, I advised local traffic that I was taxiing to my runway of choice since he didn't clear me for a particular runway to depart from. Right. Yeah. So yeah, at a towered field, they would give you call ready for taxi, but because there's no ground or tower or nothing here, and so that and this actually table Mark, if you look at the materials for number 7, it points out that this is the first departure in the program that's an IFR departure from a non-towered field, and I think that is the main difference between departing IFR non-towered versus towered, is that here there's that clearance difference. So we're still going to hold short of 3-2 and then call back to advise them we are ready to go. And I can't really see where the line is, so this is close enough to be on the safe side. Yeah, cool. Yes, so there you are, and here we are, and Dragon has gone. Yes, Dragon is off. So that looks good. Back in here. Actually, yeah, okay. Yep. So, back over to center.
240.
Descend by pilot discretion, maintain 240. Speedbird 67 MK.
Boston Center, good day, American.
This is now killing me, just so I can hear the engines.
American
How to
1148,
find a
Boston Center, squawk
compromise.
0630.
In Boston Center, 412 Tango Whiskey, just giving you a heads up, we're getting light chop around 9,000 to 8,000.
Boston, good afternoon. Spark 2768, flight level 350. Just crossed Jassy, or Jossie.
Gassy. Well, Dragons are well underway. And if those am I wrong to be expecting?
And sorry, who was calling?
Readbacks? No, there we go. Okay, good.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Spark 2768, flight level 350, just crossed Jossie.
Spark 2768, Boston Center, squawk 3116.
3116, Spark 2768.
Walker 2702, proceed direct to Roebuck, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Direct Roebuck now, descend for level 230, Walker 2702.
Boston Center, Mooney 8080 Alpha, number 1 for runway 32 Keen.
November 8080 Alpha, Boston Center, hold for release.
Roger.
November 5 Whiskey Tango,
Roger. Roger.
Cancellation or miss approach on this.
I can't get him out of my head.
5 Whiskey Tango, cancel IFR, go on advisory.
Hey, Artie, welcome back. We're holding for release at Keene, New Hampshire.
Player 618.
I'm going to go ahead and we're about to enter the runway. I'm going to turn my strobe on now or I will forget.
Player 618, Roger. I have a route for you here. Advise ready to copy.
Go ahead and get in a notch of flaps.
To the Boston Airport via
Trim is still set. Mixture is rich. Get our fuel pump on. Oh,
Ocean
no.
5 arrival for runway 4 right.
I bound the fuel pump to my P key, and
Ocean 5 arrival for
most of the time I press the P key, my
right.
the cursor focus is still on the
There's safety
checklist.
feedback, correct, thank you.
Boston Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 187 with you, climbing through 2,400.
We did that. Here's okay before the fuel pump.
JetBlue 187
Instruments,
Boston Center, climb and maintain
switches.
14,000.
Okay.
After that, climb maintain 14,000. JetBlue 187.
November 2 Tango Whiskey, maintain 190 knots or greater.
190 knots or greater. 2
Sure, everything's really on up there. It really is. Okay.
Delta 5803, cross Valerie at 7,000 to the LaGuardia altimeter 2948.
Cross Valerie, Valerie at 7,000, LaGuardia altimeter 2948, 5802.
Delta 5803, thanks. You leave my airspace now. New York approach is closed. Radar surface terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 1 to 2.8, bye-bye.
Spark 2768, radar contact, maintain flight level 350, say Mach number.
Mach number. I would love to do that sometime. Maybe when I graduate to Pilot Edge and got Gold Z, maybe I'll pull that for my first flight with Gold Z. We'll see.
It was Care calling second.
So care call like a cold call?
Care 3202 Boston Center. Let's see. Runway 6 clear for takeoff.
Take my feet off the pedal. Scroll down to the next checklist.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Delta 2523, runway 9er, climbing 3,200 for 4,000.
Delta 2523 Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, Delta 2523.
JetBlue 187, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Maintain flight level 320, JetBlue 187.
American 1148 radar
Already,
contact,
yes, absolutely. That's my plan. After working my way through these 30 flights on VATSIM,
Was that for American?
then the Pilot Edge CAT ratings are next, and I ratings after that.
70.
And who knows? By then, I might even be ready to move on to the Pilot Edge Sky ratings, which
76.
look
1148.
like they would be on another planet to me from this point. But I think by the time I have worked through all that, maybe we'll be ready.
Alright, 2 Tango Whiskey, speed your discretion, tower 128.8.
My discretion, tower 28. 2 Tango Whiskey.
Spark 2768.
Do you think I'm being punished for being late with my initial call up?
Maintain Mach 0.80 or greater for spacing.
I copy 0.80 or greater.
Or maybe he forgot about me. I'm kidding.
Charlie Foxtrot Tango Papa Golf Boston Center, runway 6, line of away.
So, anybody heard any good jokes lately? Oh, I'm sorry. This should be sterile cockpit. Yeah,
Care 3202 Boston Center radar contact, climb to maintain 9,000, proceed direct Putnam.
Climb maintain 9,000 direct Putnam, Care 3202.
November 8 Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain 5,000.
November 8.
Descend and maintain 5,000.
Yes.
Boston Center, good afternoon to Comstar 87, joining you at flight level 30.
That's a good one, Artie. I even have time for a...
And player 618, you can return to your previous squawk of 2441. No need to squawk 7700.
You do if you've got a pack fault as well, so we're declaring a mayday.
Player 618, Roger, yeah. You could just return back to 2441, though. I have you marked down as an emergency on my end.
HRG Scoop, hi. Welcome on in. Good to have you here.
Boston Center, Jazz 1649, passing
Kilo
to
Zebra.
18,000 on the flight level 190.
Jazz 1649, Boston Center, hello. Care 702, cross Lawrence at 6,000, the Boston altimeter 2924.
Lawrence at 6,000 and 2924 on the meter.
Affirm.
Meter? I just met. Oh,
Boston
never
Center,
mind.
good afternoon. Comstar 87, joining you at flight level 6.
Comstar 87, Boston Center. I just need a
I guess
bit more
he's
of a
really busy.
location other than your altitude.
Yeah, I've got 75,
I see you now.
75 flights and a lot of heterodyne from all talking at once.
Boston there. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain 390 for Comstar 87.
Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf, runway 6, clear for takeoff. Delta 334, leaving my airspace. New York Center's closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
See you at 334.
Let's see if our METAR has been updated.
148, descend and maintain flight level 330.
Nope.
Down to 330, American 1148.
Still broken 800 overcast 1200.
Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival runway.
What about
4
at Hartford? Let's see if anything. Let's see what's going on down there.
2924, descend via the Roebuck 3 from 4 right.
Still 330 to 11, gusting to 20, 3 miles. Wait a minute. This looks like that's Hartford. What is this?
Speedbird 67 Yankee,
No.
descend via the Ocean 5
Ooh.
arrival runway 4
Hang
right,
on.
Boston altimeter 2924.
Descend
I
via
had,
the Ocean 5 seat.
Hartford in both of my METAR windows.
04 right.
And I thought, oh no, it hasn't improved at Keene.
Player 618,
It
descend
is
via
still
the Ocean 5
broken.
arrival
Oh,
runway
broke.
4
Oh, it was
right,
over.
Boston
The
altimeter
overcast was down to
2924.
600 before. So now we do. Yeah. Oh well, it was only a half mile. Viz with snow and fog. Broken 600 overcast 1300.
Just speed 152, leaving my airspace.
Okay,
Cleveland
well.
is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Just speed 152, frequency change approved.
Center, Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf, passing 2,000 for
Look
4.
at that sock.
Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf, radar contact, climb and maintain
That doesn't
9,000
look good, does it?
Up to 9,000, direct
What's the
Putnam,
wind supposed
Charlie
to be
Foxtrot,
doing?
Tango Papa Golf.
350.
350.
Delta 2523, climb and maintain
Well,
flight
I
level
mean, that's
380.
a little to the right,
Climb
which
up
should
to
only
380
be
for Delta 2523.
yeah, like
716,
30
turn right,
degree
heading 010,
quartering
localizer, descend and maintain 3000.
headwind.
Right, 010,
Sock looks
3000, join the localizer, JetBlue 716.
worse than that, but we'll see.
Walker 2702, it is
We've got information Victor.
Hey,
2702.
hey, Durpex, did I say hi before? I can't remember now.
Alright, we've got information Victor expecting off.
Seem to have my
2702.
And whiskey's now current.
seem to be having
Oh, gotcha. We'll pick up whiskey.
American 1148, turn left heading 360, vectors for sequence.
ADD, Aussie
American 1148.
disorientation disorder. I did. Oh, okay, good. I normally suffer from ADD, which is advanced digression disorder. But today it's Aussie dissociation disorder. Kino, the producer of all people. Hi. Welcome on in. Welcome to lovely Keene, New Hampshire, where we are just beginning to accumulate a bit of ice while waiting for release.
Let me know when you're back.
Thank you.
The people in their big jets getting 10 minutes out of the cockpit. We can't get a takeoff clearance.
Southwest 407 Boston Center.
Well, we're not going to get a takeoff clearance. We're going to get a release for departure. Wonder if he has somebody inbound here or something.
Sorry, was that a hold at 5, or now I can go up to 37?
Now you can go up to 37.
Up to 370, Southwest 407.
Delta 376, leave my airspace. New York Center's closed. Frequency change.
I should have started the. God.
Alright, Delta Whiskey descend.
Was that as loud for you as it was for me? That was awful.
November 8 Delta Whiskey, turn left heading.
Wow,
050.
sorry.
Turn left heading 050, November 7 Delta Whiskey.
I should have started the chrono.
716, 2
Because
miles
it seems
from
like it's
Rooney,
been a
clear
really
9 miles
long
runway 3
time.
road.
How long would you wait before,
Boston Center Challenger number 19 Delta Lima, level flight level 390.
November 100 Delta Lima, Boston Center, squawk 0732.
0732.
Delta 1930 Boston Center, welcome.
Boston Center, Jazz 1649. You just do you want us down on the star or just keep it this way?
Keep that altitude for now. I'll have descent for you in maybe like 100 or more than 100 miles.
Okay, sounds good, Jazz 1649. With the flight plan I just got no star.
Yeah, you won't have one going into Boston from this direction.
Sounds good, 1649.
Okay, 3202, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000. Actually, I wouldn't mind staying here at 9,000. It gets me over some of the weather.
Mark, is that a phrase I've heard you use in your stream? Because I'm having deja vu.
Okay, maintain 9,000. 202.
Charlie Foxtrot, take a public off. You able to climb up to 1,000? So those block. Charlie Foxtrot, take a public off. You able 1,000?
Affirmative. We can do 1,000. Take a public off.
Charlie Foxtrot, take a public off. Climb and maintain 1,000 for traffic.
Up to 1,000. Charlie Foxtrot. Take a public off.
And who's holding short runway 6 at Bradley?
Oh, that's not me.
American 1148, proceed direct Ponset.
Say again for American 1148.
Did he write down the
direct Ponset?
Alright, direct concept, American 1148.
Oh,
Nerd Delta 1 Echo Bravo.
soundtrack.
For takeoff.
Oh, soundtrack.
November 8080 Alpha Boston Center.
But 8080 Alpha.
November 8080 Alpha, release for departure, clearance void at 2040. If not airborne by then, advise me of your intentions no later than 2045. Time now 2030 and a half. Change to advisory frequency approved, and call me airborne.
Mooney 8080 Alpha, release for departure, call you if not off by 2040. And I'm sorry, I missed the last.
Yeah, there's no need to read all that back, but just call me airborne.
Call you in the air, 8080 Alpha.
JetBlue 716 Tower 128.8.
Well, that was mildly embarrassing. It's the parking brake off because I put that back on. Is there anything else that I took off or did to... no. That's the only thing unusual that I did for the long wait. And so let's get the clock going if we can. Hey, look at that. It actually worked. I love it when I learn how to do something new. So, Dragon is no doubt halfway to
Send me the J-Flynn
hang on a minute here. We need to do this properly. In traffic, Mooney 8080 Alpha departing runway 32 will be a right downwind departure keen. Ha. And we're going to stay on this frequency till we're in the air. Now, let's see if we can spot the runway. Why, yes, we're on it. This is going to be interesting. Okay. A little bit, lean forward a little bit there for a better view. And here we go. Oh. Oh, definitely a lot more rudder than usual. Okay, airspeed's alive. There's, whoa, oh yes, some lovely taxiway marking lights right in the right in our path there. Okay, Well, there may be usable runway left, but that gear is coming up right now anyway, I gotta tell you. Okay. And 1,000 feet a minute coming up. We got a good 400 feet up off the runway. Let's bring those flaps up and see if we can maintain this runway heading while we also see if we can get a slightly better view of what's going on in here. Because there's quite a turn to make, but I want a little more altitude before we start making it. And why did I say a right downwind when left is, yeah, well, we can let people know that. In keen traffic, Mooney 8080 Alpha is doing a left downwind departure instead of right and climbing through 1,500 now. Keen. Okie dokie. Yeah, we do not need to be climbing quite that fast. But we'll keep heading on over this way. Let's see. Landing and taxi lights can come off. And we'll just keep swinging it on around to the south here. Woo-wee. Okay. Could be getting the autopilot on, but I think I just want a little more. There's 12,000 for those folks, so that's fine. I'm just going to make this turn nice and gentle here. And let's go ahead. We're far enough away from the airport. Let's switch back over to Boston.
Sorry about that, Boston. Skywest 4440, flight level 210, information whiskey.
Skywest 4440, Boston Center, squawk 1077.
Boston Center, Mooney 8080 Alpha, off Keen, climbing 2,800.
November 8080 Alpha, Boston Center, radar contact. Let's call it 2 miles south of the Keene Airport. Climb and maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000, 8080 Alpha.
Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf, across Wounds at 7,000. The Boston altimeter 2924.
So I am gonna.
Wounds at 7,000, and we've got whiskey. Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf.
Carrier 3202, cross Wounds at 7,000.
I didn't. In this case, merely reaching for the autopilot button, and it tried to kill me because it saw me coming. So let's see if we can get a kind of a settled vertical speed going here. Like 1,000 would be nice. Okay, I'll take 1,100. 1,000 would be better. Okay. And am I gonna, oh, I've already blew through the magenta there, I see, while I was not paying attention.
Take off at 2141,
There's,
requesting taxi
oh
to
dear
runway.
God. Sorry about that. That wasn't me. Let's see if we can't get going in a climb again here. And what, so that is not in nav mode. Right. Nav mode.
Speedbird 67
Well,
Yankee, will I have
okay.
vectors?
Speedbird 67 Yankee, I'm sorry, say again?
Oh.
Will I have vector? It's a question.
So nothing disastrous so far.
Will, once you're in the downwind, but not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Roger that. Speedbird 67 Yankee, thank you.
Alright, Delta Whiskey, turn right heading, let's make it 1.
Ooh-wee. Was not that loud for you all. Okay, that's good.
Boston Center, Jazz 1649. Can we request 15 right for the ILS?
You're stepped down there, but I think
You know, the producer,
3,000 heading 110.
I think that's a. Oh, that little heck emoji thing. That's like how I'm supposed to know that's a joke, right? I'm old. I'm sorry.
Check that for right.
But
Boston Center Jet
yeah,
1649. Can we request that 1-5 right for
I
the
would
ILS?
I would say some airplanes do have anti-fog. Why don't old people have anti-fog?
4 right 1649.
And why is the vertical speed on the Honeycomb not talking to the autopilot in the Mooney today? Some days it does, some days it doesn't. But I'll take that. There's just keep us going up a little bit more.
Got whiskey, expect ILS 4.
Dear Lord. It is soupy out here. Oh, Peeble, hi. People, my comments were strictly self-referential, I assure you.
November 100 Delta Lima, descend via the Zelka 2 arrival.
And in no way reflected on anything associated with bowling. Why did it just switched itself to alt hold and is now not holding it? Maybe if I dial this thing in for 6,000? And one of those is ARM. I think it's this one down here is ARM. But that's also not going to do it, apparently. It's going to kill me. It's just going to kill me.
Air 702, turn left heading 050.
Left 050, carrier 702.
Maybe that'll do it.
Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf. I expect the RNAV.
We'll see if it's going to level out.
We'll expect the RNAV 4 left.
So, top of climb. No need to alert me. Soundtrack. I have
Delta 1 Echo Bravo
2 flights in a row successfully remembered to, with my big boy pants pulled up, to go to the top of climb checklist. So flaps are up, the power, yeah, oil temp and pressure. Oil temp and pressure are good. So really, landing those, did I get the fuel pump off? No, fuel pump is still on for some reason. Pitot heat is still on, which is good. I got landing and taxi lights, so yeah, we're ready to do some leaning and some power adjustments. So let's do the lean first. And it's looking fairly lean. Yeah, boy howdy, we're burning 16 gallons an hour. We don't need to be doing that. So let's pull these boys back a little bit.
Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango Boston Center radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000, proceed direct to Bosock. Charlie Foxtrot, check up on
That's looking a little more reasonable. Yeah, 12 something gallons. Yeah,
right 060 to join the final approach course down at 3,000. Charlie Foxtrot, take
lean. Just a little tiny bit rich a peak. Okay, we're level at 6,000. We appear to be largely on course with a good bit of crab. Making 176 over the ground on an indicated of 140.
What's your best forward speed going to be?
40?
You know, I've got it pretty much pegged, so it's looking like 155, 160.
Okay, 3202, maintain best forward speed until flat
okay.
final.
Alright, best forward speed.
So,
3202.
So,
ZV, cross ZV at 2,000.
How are we doing? He wondered.
ZV at or above 2,000 cleared, localized back.
On ice accumulation, is it starting to build up? Little bit. A little bit of ice here and there.
Alright,
Fortunately, we did not.
Boston, Burlington, 1 departure, radar vectors keen, then as filed, maintain 10.
We did not know there was going to be ice, so we didn't fly into known icing conditions. But you know, I wonder if maybe you know. Oh, look, there's a little sun up there. And we've still got quite a ways to go. I think we're going to ask to climb to 8,000 and see if maybe there's less ice up there. Oh, I think it's making our right turn. It is. Woohoo! So yeah, we still got 40 miles before we even start getting close. So
New York is closed. Radar service.
yeah, let's
Over to Unicom. Have a good day, man. Thank you.
Boston Center American 2776 is climbing 3.7 on the SOX 5.
United 624, turn right, heading 220.
220 now, United 6.
American 2776, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, American 2776.
Carrier 702, turn right, heading 220.
Right heading 20, carrier 702.
220.
Right to a 220, heading carrier 702.
Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf, let's see, 3 miles from Levron, maintain 3,000 till established on the final approach course, cleared RNAV, runway 4 left approach.
Cleared RNAV, runway 4 left approach, Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf.
Sweeper 67 Yankee, turn right, heading 310.
310 to the right.
Boston Center, Mooney 8080 Alpha, light rhyme at 6,000. Could we try climbing to 8,000?
80 Alpha, climb to maintain 8,000.
Climb, maintain 8,000, 8080 Alpha.
Alright, Delta West.
That was easy enough. So let's go full rich and full power once again. Oh, dear God! That's really not busting your eardrums out, just mine, huh? Dear God.
Tango Alpha 2141, no flight.
Come on, sweetie. Okay, maybe I need to do this first.
Boston Control, good evening. This is American 38, flight level 350.
American 38, Boston Center, squawk
But I
276.
think when I go to vertical speed mode that it does
Squawk 276, American 38.
Sweeper 67 Yankee, turn right, heading 010, join the localizer.
love of
010, join
Oh.
localizer.
Player 618, descend to maintain 3,000.
there we go.
Center 3,000, player 618.
United 624, descend to maintain 6,000 or 7,000.
Oh,
Carrier 702, turn right, heading 260, join the localizer.
this plane's gonna be the death of me.
Heading 260, join the localizer, carrier 702.
The autopilot doesn't kill me.
Cross wounds at 5,000.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Cross wounds at or above 5,000, cleared RNAV, runway 4 left approach.
Oh, is there something in the
5,000 will do the RNAV for right.
Oh, so there's
ready to go 3-3 Burlington.
so that's coming up in a further Kilo Zebra. Is there is there wait, whoa, why, oh man. So
descend via the Roebuck 3 runway 4 right, the Boston altimeter 2925.
got full power, gear is up, flaps are yeah, no, flaps are up, so why?
Maintain 210 knots.
Slow to
Delta
210.
1856, Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Let's try
At the flight level 360 at Delta 1856.
holding here and seeing if we can build some speed back up.
Climb and maintain flight level 280.
Well, okay. Did this ice get a lot worse quickly?
Approach, maintain 190 knots or greater.
Oh, it did. Look.
Maintain 190.
Yikes!
Ready to go 3-3 Burlington.
Well, this is definitely not good.
Off runway or contact tower 128.8.
Oh boy.
Order tower 28, Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Papa Golf. Thanks for the help. See ya.
Aye.
Just be a couple minutes to my Carrier 702, 5 miles from JZ.
Weather deviations and in-flight emergencies. Cool. That's good to know. What I am now wondering is,
Cleared ILS runway 29.
can I continue a very slow climb while I look at, so,
Descending flight level 340, American 38.
187, leave Meyer Space, New York Center's closed, radar service.
Really hate to pray for someone to get laryngitis, but in this case. So weather that has to be maintained for test standards is temperature, pressure. God. Okay, I can't do it. I gotta turn this down for me. Pardon me.
Good evening, Spirit 6 November Charlie.
American 1148, Expect the ILS runway 4 right approach Jadis X-rays.
But I also need to be able to
expect,
hear the engine.
right for American.
I am wondering if I can't. I should be able to clear clouds. I got to keep temperature, pressure, and winds need to stay real time, but I don't have to have clouds. So it's really badly loud for you guys too as well, huh? So let me see if I can't
Player
just.
618, turn right heading 310, maintain 190 now.
310 on the heading and 190.
Hopefully that's not as bad for you guys now as well. Since I can barely maintain this climb, the thing I don't know though is if I turn off live, I'm going to need to maintain temperature and pressure. So that's currently, that's saying 2992 and 59. But this is, so is it going to keep my winds as well though? I just don't know. Let's take another look out here and see if it's still getting worse. It is still getting worse. Shoot.
860 Papa Sierra, runway 33, clear for takeoff, flat runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading 33 for 860 Papa Sierra, thanks.
Jazz 1649, proceed direct to the Lawrence BOR, Lima Whiskey Mike. It's not in your flight plan, but that'll hit you in the best.
Uh-oh. There's something bad happening to the airplane.
Fire direct Lima Whiskey Mike for 1649.
Oh, it's climbing like a mofo now because we're out of, okay.
4 miles, or 5 miles from Nabo, maintain 3000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway.
But I think, so those were what they were before. The only thing I don't know about is if the winds changed. And they probably did. But I think that if we... Oh, come on.
Unable. Best we can give you is 180.
Player 618, 180 knots until
180 until May.
Netted 624. When you level off at 3000, maintain 170 knots.
Slow to 170 at 3000.
Bolton Center,
Take off at 2141, requesting IFR.
Good lord.
Looking for a clearance or anything, it's going to be a few minutes. I got a lot of people in the air I got to work with first. Jib with 6350 descend via the Roebuck to re-arrival, runway 4 right to Boston, altimeter 2925.
Back to the XPO ramp.
Most of that was blocked, but I got to descend via the star ILS 4 right, Jib with 6350.
November 8 Delta Whiskey, welcome to New Bedford, taxi to the ramp, your discretion, congrats on passing wings IFR 10.
Hey, somebody passed 10. That's great. Was hoping to get enough of this melted that we could finish our climb. Hey, Vega Blue Skies here.
24, turn right heading 310.
Welcome.
310.
It looks like it's melting.
Yeah, no worries.
Kind of hate to
Player 618 tower 128.8.
hate to mess with the weather that way, but
28.8 probably.
we'll just do this and get back up to. Now why? Oh, this. Oh, so duh. No wonder I've got no power because I am trying to climb up to 8,000 and went full rich. So duh. Hey, look. There goes my airspeed problem. Duh. Okay.
Comstar 87, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Comstar 87, thank the help. Have a good night.
Have a go 22, contact Montreal on 12.77.
Okay. Let's get ourselves up to
Montreal 128.775.
up to 8,000 and then.
United 624, turn right.
Oh. Hey, Kilo Zebra, that's a great idea. Of course, don't you have to hit escape to get to those? And that would mean, I guess I'd have to ask him for a pause or something. Yeah, Vega, right. But no, I was properly leaned, I think, when it was failing to climb due to the ice. Come on, sweetie. Let's. Now, how did this get reset to?
Air Canada 8822, radar contact, maintain flight level 370.
It's been the longest 2,000-foot climb in the history of aviation.
Cross runway 5.
Cross runway 5, taxi.
He won't notice me pause. Okay. So, yeah, I'm liking the him not noticing. I think the odds are good. But so let me get to 8,000 since that's what I'm cleared to, and then, but what I will want to do to minimize the time that I'm on pause is, where is that setting? It's not control options, not. It's got to be general. Is there general options? And there's not weather, is there? It shouldn't be assistance options either. Coming up on 8,000. General options.
Direct Kane 270, Papa Sierra, thanks.
Is it one of those weird ones that's under accessibility for some reason? I don't know. Okay, we're fully melted off. Did I see what?
Left 220 for November Delta 1 Bravo.
Blurred, pixeled out.
United 624 over Nabo, cleared ILS, runway 48 approach, maintain 170 knots or less until Milt.
170 or less till Milt, clear for the ILS 4 right,
United 624, contact tower 128.8.
I did change something in my... Kevo Zenji, welcome in. That's, I hope you like your new welcome sound. If not, let me know and we will get you a new one. Something changed in the settings recently that I'm now seeing. Are you seeing like little tiny dots flashing around some of the gauges? But assistance icing visual only. Okay, cool. Well then for now, let's go back here and escape. Assistance options. Wait, it's which one? Assistance? I don't see assistance icing, so is it dupe? Not there. Icing effect. Visual only. Apply and save. Resume. Okay. Weather.
060.
Live weather. Now, when I did that, my instruments appeared to get all blurry for a moment, but they seem to be... Are they coming back? Or are they not? I don't know. But what the heck happened to our... Hang on. Why are we descending? Oh, because we were well above 8,000 feet. What the hell happened there? Probably something to do with that sudden pressure change. Probably need to reset the altimeter as well. Okay. What the heck is going on with our route here? Okay, we still got 11 miles to go to Devaney, so we should be okay there. Okay. And now that's interesting. My
November Delta 1 Echo Bravo, 3 miles from Levron, maintain 3,000 until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway, or correction, cleared RNAV.
99 hours? I don't think so. Greenwich Mean Time, local time, elapsed time, 99 minutes. Something untoward happened there. I don't know what. Okay.
Should clear for the ILS.
It is not 2992 out there. Is that?
Just 1649. The Boston altimeter 2925.
I wonder what our nearest. Let's see. Let's go. We can leave that there for a moment. Well, no, let's go over here and see what the nearest airport is. Well, there's even nearest weather on here, isn't there? Oh.
Let me know what approach you'd like in Hartford.
Yeah, if we could get the LDA runway 2 from the Hartford VOR. Or, sorry, with the Hartford VOR transition and from, we'll call you. Damn it.
If I'm ready to raise your Alpha, yeah, I have a note in here saying I should give you vectors, so you can expect vectors and expect the LDA runway 2.
We'll expect vectors to the LDA runway 2. 8080 Alpha.
Blue Streak 502, radar contact, descend to maintain 1000, expect the ILS runway 28.
Descend to maintain 1000, ILS 28, Blue Streak 502.
Boston Center 8080 Alpha, would you have a nearby altimeter?
The Hartford altimeter 2933.
2933, thanks.
Spark 2760, turn right heading 310.
29er 9er 29er 33.
Jet 1649, do you want us on vectors after Lima Whiskey Mike?
That's 3.
1649, depart Lawrence
4. So like right about there, yes?
Depart Lawrence 180.
Not like you can dial in that precisely. Well, no, but still.
Spark 2768, turn right heading 0.
Official Meg, hi. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. And if you want to be an air traffic controller, that is certainly possible to do here in the simulated world. I don't know a lot about it because it just doesn't call to me. I like flying the planes, not being on the radio talking to them. And if you'll pardon me a moment, the chart just became visible here on the right. So, but yes, it's soundtrack. Maybe you could put a do the shout out for VATSIM and or VAT USA. Those would both be good places for official Meg to take an initial look at as far as finding out about becoming a VATSIM controller. But official Meg, I don't know how familiar you are, but the voices we're hearing on the radio are volunteer air traffic controllers, simulated air traffic controllers working with VATSIM, which is a worldwide group that does live air traffic control for flight sim pilots. And there's way more information about that. It's not a good time for me to tell you what little I know, and what I know is very little, but that website's a good place to start taking a look for sure. And stop by this stream anytime when I'm not in the middle of doing something I've never done before and that I may be about to fail at. I will be happy to tell you what little I know. Okay, so I'm worried about how high we are. But when he's... So he's going to give us vectors onto final. Our approach is ready to activate when he clears us for it. So I guess my question is, are these... So we still got 10 miles to go to Hartford. But so he's told me to expect vectors to the approach course, but is he gonna give me altitudes? I kind of feel like he would have to, but gosh, we've got, so the initial approach fix at Lomas is at 2,000. There's a hold. Just start at 2,500 and then finish up at 2,200. And we got a long way to get down to 2,500 in only about 8 miles. He's oh, Vega Blue Sky, good, and Jeffrey B, welcome on in. And present heading down to 3,000, 8080 Alpha. Okay, so we're switching to heading mode.
100, descend and maintain 3,000, Blue Streak 5.
And
American 2776, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Down to 200, American 2776.
Delta 1856, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Flight level 200 for Delta 1856.
Boston Center, hello, American 2595 on the ground at Bradley, short of runway 6, ready to go.
American 2595, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Runway 6, clear for takeoff, American 2595.
no. Oh.
Take off for 2141. Can I get the IFR clearance now, sir?
Take off at 2141. Yeah, now that I got less traffic, I'll get to you in a couple minutes. November 252 Alpha Echo, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 4
I'm gonna
right.
try it over here because there we go.
Ocean 5, 4 right, 29er, 25, citation 2 Alpha Echo.
Let's see, November 860 Papa Sierra, descend via the J Fund 2 arrival, runway 4 right, the Boston altimeter 29er 25.
Descend via the J Fund 2 arrival from 4 right for 860 Papa Sierra.
Delta 1078 Boston Center.
Okay.
Number 880 Alpha, turn left heading at, let's make it, let's do 130.
Left to 130, 8080 Alpha.
Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango, descend and maintain 2,500.
I love having the chart as part of the display on here, and sometimes I can't find the airplane on it.
Air Canada 8822, cross Ebb dot at and maintain 1000 to the Burlington altimeter 2.
Okay, we're coming down to
Head dot
4,000.
1,000.
And we're heading almost 130. Okay, I see. So he's going to turn me out that way and then a little bit back in toward. Okay.
4,000, American 2595.
Dr. IPO, enjoy your dinner. I will do my best to stay safe and we'll see how it goes.
Up to 10,000, direct.
Oh, and here comes 3,000.
Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango, turn.
Let's slow that descent rate quite a bit.
320. American 2776, leaving my airspace. New York Center's closed. Radar service terminated.
And there's 3,000. So that's good.
We'll see.
Ooh, it's soupy out there. Oh, and we've got the ice back. Oh, but it's visual. That's right. It's visual only.
Quick question: Are you guys currently providing services for Bradley International?
Yikes! So, is that really loud for y'all? It's really loud for me. Why are you climbing?
201 Delta 1078 Boston Center, squawk 1670.
Squawk 1670, Delta 1078.
Route 1648 Boston Center, climb to maintain flight level 300.
Up to flight
I wonder
level
how far out he's going to send us here.
November 8080 Alpha,
Nope.
turn right, heading 270.
Right to 270, 8080 Alpha.
Delta 1856, leave my airspace. New York Center's closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. And just use caution. You're 15 miles in trail of traffic also going to Philadelphia.
Okay, there we go. Why are we descending?
Delta 1078 to radar contact. Descend and maintain flight level 2.
Come on.
Track Roebuck descended to flight level 230, Delta 1078.
Boston Vector 106 short of 6, ready for departure, Bradley.
Vector 106, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 6, Vector 106.
Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango, turn right, heading 330. Blue Streak 502, proceed direct Stoda, cross Stoda at 3000, cleared ILS runway 28 approach.
No, come on. We're just gonna try starting over here. So no.
80 Alpha, turn right, heading 300, and join the localizer.
Or we're about to die. Sorry, can we get that heading again?
Right to, let's actually make it 330.
Right to 330 and join the localizer, 8080 Alpha.
American 2275.
Okay.
60 nautical miles from the
So,
Kennedy VO1. Flight level 370 with you.
American 2275, Boston Center.
Okay. So now, we gotta see if we can get this back on. Oh no. Oh my god.
370, 2275.
Nope, it's gonna kill me.
760 Papa Lima requesting full stop landing runway 6
Jeez,
Bradley International.
November 760 Papa Lima, Boston Center. Stand by. Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango, turn right, heading 090 to join. Sorry, put you through the localized.
I would do anything to get this to just level out.
Papa Lima, Boston Center. Are you a flight of 2?
Sort of. That's my friend.
Yeah,
No.
Technically 2 separate flights, but he is following me.
Oh.
760 Papa Lima, Roger. Let's see. 760 Papa Lima, squawk 4710.
Squawk 4710, Papa Lima, or November 760 Papa Lima.
Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango, 3 miles from Honey, cleared ILS runway 6 approach.
Boston Center, Vector 106, 2.4 for 4,000, runway heading.
Vector 106 Boston Center, radar contact, turn left heading 330, climb and maintain 10,000.
330, 10,000, Vector 106.
Yep. Okay. So I now have no idea where I am. And looks like we need to come to the right. If he's going to be patient with us. But we need to be descending, not climbing. So,
Ocean 5 arrival, expecting runway 4 right, have the altimeter.
let's,
Boston Center, UPS 145 heavy, 13.5 to 14.
UPS 145 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Maintain 360, UPS 145 heavy.
Air 760 Papa Lima, radar contact 6 miles southwest of the Bradley Airport. Proceed inbound runway 6.
Proceed inbound runway 6, November 760 Papa Lima.
Vector 106, proceed direct Veers.
Direct Veers 106.
see just how badly we have messed this up. Okay. Yeah, thanks, guys. That's kind of how I was feeling about dying there as well.
November 8080 Alpha, 5 miles from We Got, maintain 3000 till established on the localizer, cleared LDA, runway 2 approach.
Climb and maintain 3000 till established and cleared LDA, runway 2 approach 8080 Alpha.
American 2595, climb and maintain flight level 340.
That was kind of him to...
2595.
Boston Center, Skywest 641, flight level 350.
Skywest 641, Boston Center, squawk 2155.
2155, 641.
Delta 1078, descend.
So I'm not sure why this light is on, because wait a minute. It seems like we ought to be in there. And I already activated that approach, even though I think I wasn't supposed to. Shouldn't be in heading mode, but is it going to actually make this turn? I don't see it doing anything. So for the moment, let's try that. That's at least going to get us turning in there.
Boston Center, good afternoon.
And we're...
68 with you, climbing up to 14,000, passing 77.
So I've got the...
Maintain flight level 340.
340, Delta 12.
Is this doing something screwy that it shouldn't? Yes, so this is already in... Nope, that was where it should have been.
Bearing 616 Boston Center, squawk 1334.
Okay, so
1334 is bearing 616.
we really are going to try to get back. Come on.
And in the transition, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Okay.
American 2275, what was the altitude?
News at flight level 270.
Alright, American 2275, cross news at flight level 270.
This is certainly nothing if not if not exciting.
Radar contact, maintain, or cross news at flight level 270, and in the transition, maintain 280 knots.
There's still so much that I just haven't figured out about how the Bravo and this autopilot interact. Because, like, sometimes it seems like it's doing it, and then sometimes not. So it's in VLOC. This is not in approach mode.
Calverton at 12,000, 250 knots, the Kennedy altimeter 2951.
And just let me check the chart, double check the chart here, 109.7. So that's in there. This is on CDI. That says VLOC. That's in approach mode. Oh, it just did something. Lomas. And oh, silly me. I'm looking at my VSI, waiting for the glide slope to pop in, and there's not a glide slope here. So at we're coming up on oh, hang on. Is way out there. Is that, oh shoot, I see. Okay. So when he vectored us out, he vectored us out a lot further than I realized we were going. But it does, so it looks like, so the needle is, so if it seems like...
Cross news at and maintain flight level 270, in the transition maintain 260 knots.
Cross news at maintain flight level 270 and
hey house, welcome. I'm a little insane at the moment. So
216 the transition, sorry.
Bear with me.
Papa Romeo Juliet Alpha Tango contact 121.9.
Okay. Let's look at what, oh dear.
Blue Streak 502 runway 28 clear to land.
Descent check. Brakes. Undercarriage. Yeah, I have the gear down way too early. because I thought we were way closer than we are.
November 8080 Alpha, the wind 340 at 12, gust 20, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 28080 Alpha. Any chance it's any chance it's out here? No, of course not. Because we're, I mean, that's fine. At we got. No, we're not going to be. Oh, thank you.
Maintain 230, Walker 1800.
Boston Center, Rouge 1648. We need to step away for 1 minute, please.
Rouge 1648.
At Loomis, we want to be at 2200. And Loomis is still 6 miles to go. So I wonder if there's any chance of getting just a really nice, slow, and steady descent. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. Maybe it's just going to continue.
Chatter 976, do not exceed 280 knots, published speeds at ocean.
Okay, so here comes we got. And then Danny's is after Loomis, and Danny's is Dan's or Dan's. Dan's is our where we're at our minimum of 680 feet. Okay. And from Loomis to Dan's is another 4 miles. And we've got 4 to go to Loomis, and then another 4 to Dan's. Okay. So I think we're just going to keep occasionally taking a peek out here to see what we can see, which is not much. Oh, hey. We could do things like get landing and taxi lights on. Not too late for that. And what else do we need to check? Prop hull forward, we can go ahead and get the mixture rich. Fuel pump on. We already set the altimeter. Taxi and landing lights on. Hatches and harnesses. Yes, I think we all have our seatbelts tightened now, don't we? So that's good for that. All right, so back over here to Loomis is now, it's this, I can't read on top of the chart. I think the charts are going to have to go. But we are 2.6 from Loomis, okay? And not descending. So let's just keep trying that. Because we can, yeah, 2200 at Loomis.
Looking for the IFR clearance to Charlie.
So let's head on down.
Delta 107 Boston Center, radar contact, maintain flight level 380.
We'll bottom of descent in a minute. So yes, we have a minute to get down to 2200.
That's correct. Interflug 420.
Interflug 420 Boston Center, what airport you at?
I am at Islip.
That's a
Islip.
And since they're closed, you can depart on Unicom and call me passing about 10,000.
Roger that. Interflug 420.
Okay, there's 2200.
Direct Roebuck, Walker 1800.
Loomis. And we are heading on to Dan's. Hello, come on. Okay, oh my gosh, we're getting a raid. Vex Freeze, welcome on in. We're on final approach into Hartford in some really thick soup. And it's going to be a minute or two before I can do anything other than see if I can get us down to what is our 680 feet is the minimums at Dan's. So we can keep on heading down for now. And let's... Whoa, not that... Oh, no. This autopilot's going to kill me. I'm going to have to start hand flying this pretty soon, I think. Because there is still nothing but soup anywhere around here. Yeah, boy, howdy. Yeah, let's,
Change approved, American 38.
I mean, I hate to just kill the autopilot because
November Papa Victor 4227,
I
crossing
would
level 100.
love to kill a few of these other pilots who are on VATSIM right now. I see chat going wild, and I wish I could look, but I really don't dare distract myself from this at the moment. So we got how far to run to Dan's? A mile and a half.
17,000 and maintain 30
So we really can head on down to a little below.
November 2 Alpha Echo Boston approach 133.0.
680 is minimums.
Boston Center, November Papa Victor 4227 with you.
What's the call sign? I just haven't heard of that one before.
Just November Papa Victor.
A little bit low.
November Papa Victor 4227.
This is trying to tell us something. Direct track 002. I am still not seeing anything. Oh, hey, look, there it is right there. And I am not seeing that from in here because it's there. All right. Let's have some flaps and pull out some power and see what we can do. So gears down just to double check. We're kind of fast. I'm going to use that save my butts speed brake one more time. And we're just going to see what we can do. Runway is definitely made. Let's have the power out. Oh, we're way too high. And I sure hate diving like this. And but maybe not as much as I hate going mist. So we shall see. Oops. Oh. Oh, it's windy. Oh, it's so windy. Oh. 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 Okay, well, that was not nearly as bad as we deserved. Not nearly as bad as we deserved. Don't stop on the runway, buddy. Come on. You can keep rolling it out. And we want to get off to the left here as soon as we can. Is there a taxiway anywhere in our future? This might be one coming up. Let's see. This looks like a taxiway coming on. Coming up.
Descent via the J-Fund 2, arrive -0 for right, QNH 2925, Canada.
Hey, yeah.
2275, maintain 280 knot.
280 knots, American 2275.
Chatter 976, Boston approach 133.0.
Chowder 9976? That's hilarious.
Rouge 1648.
Okay, let's see.
Did you get the EPDOT restriction?
Us
Yes,
off now.
Rouge 16.
Number 205, Quebec carry on frequency.
There we go. So that's Alpha, and that's what? India, maybe. And I think we're going up here to, and we're off on Charlie. Okay.
Walker 1899, descend via the Roebuck 3, arrival, runway 4 right, the Boston altimeter 2925.
Down on the Roebuck 3 for 4 right, Walker 1899.
Walker 1899, thanks, 300 knots or greater, published speeds at Roebuck.
300 or better, published at Roebuck, Walker 1899.
United 688, proceed direct to Roebuck.
Direct Roebuck 688.
Boston Center, good afternoon, Delta 7689 with you on the Roebuck 3 arrival. News at flight level 270 if you want.
Delta 7689, Boston Center, that's perfect radar contact, cross news at flight level 270 in the transition, maintain 280 knot.
Roger, cross news at flight level 270 and 280 knots in the transition, Delta 7689.
Boston Center, Mooney 80 Alpha 2 at Charlie.
November 8080 Alpha, welcome to Hartford Alpha to the ramp. Congrats, passing wings, IFR number 7.
Thanks for the ATC 8080 Alpha. Whew.
American 2275 request.
Okay. Well,
American 2275.
I don't really care about Alpha or the ramp here at Hartford, but I'm pretty sure this is Alpha. Yeah, this is Alpha. We'll just take it up this way for a little bit while I... So, that was not pretty. Let's clean up the airplane a little bit. Let's see if we can get our flaps up and his speed brakes that saved our lives. Why are we not rolling? Hello?
280 knots, and we'll maintain. We'll switch to Roebuck 2275.
Whoops. Hey, Mark. Yes, enjoy your evening with your kids. And before I do anything else, I am turning that off. And let's just go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Woo-wee. So IFR 8, yes, happy Blitzkrieg. Hold your horses. Okay, apparently, if I look at my rudder pedals funny, they think that I am applying full brakes. So I don't know. This is a new trick I'm not used to. Oh, I bet that's Dragon right in front of us there. Dragon, thank you for flying along. Whoopsie. Thank you for flying along, and I'm sorry we didn't have better sort of circumstances. Delta Charlie. Wait, I was on Charlie. How could this be Charlie? I don't know. But this is the ramp we're going to right here. So that's going to be taxi to the ramp via Charlie. Oops. So Dragon, are you here somewhere for us to park up? Let me. No, I seem to have lost you. Is that you over there? No. There you are. Okay. Are you heading over to me, or shall I head over to you? We'll look cute in front of those buses, I suppose. Me, since it's not really flying, it's not doing anything but posing for a screenshot for the family album. I think I'm just going to do it this way. Ah. Call me a dirty cheater. See if I can. There we go. That'll probably do it. Let's try a parking brake there. And then what happens if we go out here? Yes, indeedy. This is just horrible weather, isn't it? My goodness. Oop. Is there an angle that doesn't have you right in front of that bus? Let's see. No. Well, this is fine. I could also be a little closer, but what happens if we go over here more? Oh, and the bus is leaving. Perfect. That gets us some taxi signs. Oh, and a little bit of a bus. And some more airplanes. Perfect. There we go. Screenshot taken. Ooh-wee. Okay. I think I can take a breath now. And see what on earth I missed in the chat, which is going all the way back to... Oh, let's see. Let me go ahead and stop the recorder, because we don't need to really record any more of this, I don't think. Ooh. The descent profile is not pretty. I can tell you that right now. Oh, boy. So it's going to be an interesting replay. But before we get to the replay, I do just want to take a look at chat and see what all I missed, because I know it was a lot. Like Skipper Jeff, hi, welcome on in. Well, in fact, so 10 minutes ago, oh my gosh, Vex Freeze, thank you so much for the raid. And if you came in on the raid with Vex Freeze and you're still here despite my incredible rudeness, I thank you for staying. So yeah, so gosh, lots of wow. Oh, okay, good. There's that. So I've made my way back to Islip. Yes, was just before the raid. So yeah. So Vex Freeze, thanks for coming with all your friends. It looks like no, it's so Viper NB. Sorry, yes. So this was not an ILS approach. It has the same. So it has the localizer antenna like like an ILS would, but it doesn't have the glide slope. And the reason for that is that it's an LDA, which doesn't mean laterally displaced. It means the L and the D mean something else, but in practical terms, it means it's instead of the localizer signal guiding you straight down the center line, it's guiding you straight to the threshold at an offset angle of more than 3 degrees. A localizer can be within 3 degrees right or left of center line, but if it's more than 3 degrees, then it's an LDA. And an LDA approach doesn't have glide slope, so you get your minimum altitudes off the chart, and then you do your best to find the localizer and stay on it, which your results may vary. Outdoor Tory, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Kilo Zebra, I think it was you. It must have been you with the advice, or if not, whoever pointed out to me and helped me get clear about the fact that you can retain the visual effect of icing, but not the flight model effect. That was really good to know. Hey, Cass Metal, thank you for the follow. Did you come in with Vex Freeze? Was just going down to sort of say hi, happy Blitzkrieg. Sorry, I missed it when you came in. And Outdoor Tory and Lee Trout with the slip and slide. That's funny. Hey, Diego Vivas 81. I appreciate your following as well. That's absolutely great. As I try to run through there with us, and that must be that's fine for GA aircraft. Yes, not a sim issue. I think I've missed some of the conversation, but it looks like you were discussing amongst yourselves with no need for further input from me. Yeah, it's that. Yes, if I happy Blitzkrieg between you and me. If I had fully briefed the missed approach and known what to expect, I would have gone missed, and I should have gone missed, and I had no business whatsoever getting that smooth a touchdown and that shorter rollout with that unstable and horrific an approach. But some of us live charmed lives. What can I tell you? Original Godspeed, thank you. I know you weren't what am I? Okay, right. Oh, Lee Trout had to go, and I missed saying goodbye. Quas! What are you doing, Quas? Oh my gosh. Mustix, welcome in. Quas. Pulled out, starboard out, posh with a capital P-O-S-H, posh. Ba-da-da-dum. Alrighty. Hey! High Flyer, welcome on in. If you came in on the raid, then Quas, thank you for bringing High Flyer along. Quas, thank you for the raid so much. And I was just catching up on everything that I missed in chat during a truly horrific approach, which we're about to see on the replay. So you have come just in time. Localizer directional aid. Thank you, Vexfreeze. Yes. Because I can't. Oh, yeah. I Googled earlier. Skipper Jeff, who knows everything, didn't have to Google, which is why I love him. So now the follow alert volume is really high, and I turned it up because oh wait, no. So now I didn't touch the alerts. Well, unless everything is now going through what used to be just the sound commands, because the sound commands was the one that I turned up because the welcome sounds were running through the sound commands. We're going to have to work on, if there's another follow alert, I will glance over there really quickly to see what it is. Oh, Cast Metal, you didn't come in on the raid. You were just scrolling and stumbled in. Thank you so much, and thank you for following. I'm delighted to have you here. We're doing, at least for the next few months in this stream, we're doing the Boston VATSIM Wings Over New England program, series of 30 challenge flights with an educational purpose. There are 6 VFR followed by 24 IFR to total 30. We passed the 6. Okay, so that's coming in on alerts, which is where it should. So I'll bump that one down a little bit. And Adam the Duke. Oh, that's so weird, Adam the Duke. I thought you had followed a long time ago. Did you not? Am I crazy? No, I was sure that you have been a follower. Are you? Maybe you're a subscriber but weren't following? Is that possible? I guess that's possible. I don't know. It is Adam the Duke. It is Peter Mooney, and oh my gosh, I thought I had caught up with the chat, but now I see I'm still 3 minutes behind. Oh, and Mr. Egan came in with the raid from Quas. Welcome. It's good to see you. High Flyer. I think I already said hi. Shalom to Quas. Did you bring Gerald with you? Because at this point I am so far behind on the chat and so disoriented that I could really use an emotional support goose. And Drew 402. Yeah, definitely. It's these wings flights they're challenging, and so far they have been a lot of fun as well. One of my streams before, huh? Okay, yeah. Well, Adam the Duke, I definitely, yeah. I mean, I know you. I know you from your coming to the Sim Caesar channel from time to time. And yeah, it seems like I have run into you in other people's streams. I'm not sure exactly where, but at any rate, thank you for following. It's great to have you here. So, and Spudnut, thank you for bringing Gerald and his 4 buddies. That's very helpful. So, yes, as I said, this was an absolutely awful approach and landing. Which I know means everyone will love seeing more of it. So I think if I am disconnected from VATSIM. I think if I just click this, and then I should have pause and resume over here. So this and a pause. Right, so here's the soup we were in. Let's see. We swing that back around. Oh, it's Potato Man 111. Number 360, a name that's all too familiar to me. Let's, if I do that on that, no. If I do this, and then that, come on. Oh, it's icy, because that's not there. There we go. Okay. So that should give us a better look at, yeah. So then if we resume over here, then, yeah. So this is, it looks like there is several minutes of this before we get to anything else. Yep, definitely soupy up here. So let me, I think if we pause it here, the actual descent portion doesn't start to, I'm just going to kind of fast forward through this till we at least get to where we can start to see something, anything. Ooh, is that? Quast! Ground! I wonder if it wants to be my friend. Maybe not. We'll see. I can't read your name because it's blue on black. Oh, that's Mr. Egan. Yeah, it's absolutely awful. Mad Meredith, welcome on in. Good to see you here. Well, I thought I saw some ground trying to break out, but maybe that wasn't it yet. And we're already, well, actually, how low are we already at this point? Let's go back in here just for a look. Oh yeah, so we're still at 1300. And when did we actually break out? Oh, well, so there's a little more ground. Our minimums were 680. And hey, look, there we were still at 800 when it comes into sight. So, yep, let's go back to here, and then what about there? Let's see what it looks like from here. Just to see what the breakout looks like. Uh-huh. Well. So, oh, Cold Nebo, IFR 2. Let's see. IFR 1 was the one where you take off from Boston and return. So IFR 2. Oh, is IFR 2 from Nashua to Boston? Or is it Boston to Nashua? Oh, it's Boston to Nashua, isn't it? Yeah, so there's the speed brakes and all the flaps and pulling the power because, oh my God, look at where we are. Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, the Boston to Providence. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, boy, this wind was killing us. There was somebody on the runway we never even saw. Absolutely atrocious. And fairly gently, not too far from center line, just before the touchdown marks. That's you know, do as I say, not as I do. Let's what if we go back over here and go to here, and then maybe here, and kind of let's do it from right where the touchdown zone starts. So let's say we go like, oh, well, that's actually pretty far away. So we'll come back here. Okay. Let's see what that does. I don't dare go any further out than that. And okay, so let's yes, happy Pi Day, everyone. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just so embarrassing. But it pulls around. Oof. And if we, let's see, what happens if I that off? No, actually, now I don't know. I gotta cheat and look up here. No. Okay. Over there. And then go over here. Really think I want to see it from sort of well over here. Okay. Let's try that. Oh. Oh. Well. And then I think maybe we can just let this... Hey! Richard Callahan is here. Welcome on in. Good to see you. It's been a minute. I think we can probably just let the camera follow our ignominious limp off the runway. Second door to the left, gentlemen from the... Yes, indeed. Ha ha. Nutty story about someone in Indiana presenting a bill to the legislator. Change the rule of pi. Okay, well, I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing that happens in Indiana ever surprises me. Gosh. I think, given the time and my energy level after the draining thing there, should we... Soundtrack, what do you think? Should we just say thanks to everybody and go find somebody to raid, or do we want to take a brief look ahead at what's coming Thursday with IFR number 8? I leave it entirely in your hands. You really do need to get out of Indiana. I couldn't agree more. Okay. So got it with the vertigo, and yes. K, thanks, bye. Speaking of K, thanks, bye. Where on earth is K, thanks, bye? My guess is at work. That would be a good excuse. But so Richard Callahan, again, happy Pi Day to you. Glad you were able to come in, and so yeah, let me without too much further ado, I think say thank you to some really awesome folks who supported the stream today in a variety of ways, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. So let's see. We started out, well, actually, even before the huge raid, Viper NB. I don't know if you're still here, but Viper NB came in right at the beginning of the stream and gave us a follow, and that was really great. Although it took me the first hour of the stream to figure out that with the VIP 3R was Viper. So I mean, when they came in, I said, "Hi, VIP 3 Romeo November Bravo, welcome." But Viper NB. Hey, JPM Navigator, good to see you. Welcome on in. House 75, yeah, it was reminiscent of that, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Kevo Zenji with 100 bits. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. So after Viper NB followed, then Sim Caesar rated us with a party of 49. Just truly amazing. And a lot of the folks who came in on that raid are still here. Thank you for staying. And JPM Navigator, I'm delighted to hear that she's home, that you're both home now. That is excellent news. I'm very, very happy to hear it. Who else? So we got a follow from Urist Games, a very familiar name. Delighted to have Urist Games following. And then House 75 resubscribed. Again, just can't say how much I appreciate the subscriptions. Those are just wonderful. Spundot, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. Siren 25 cheered 314 bits for Pi Day. And then we got follows from Ravo B and Boozy Sheep. Great seeing Boozy Sheep here. A cheer from Lee Trout for 200 bits. Thank you, thank you. Kill the Poets followed, and I think I missed it. I would remember the name if I had said thank you for the follow, Kill the Poet at the time. And it is Poets, isn't it? Yeah, Poets. I did not. So my apologies for... Oh dear, I seem to have penetrated someone. It's a good thing we had that 4.4 inches of... Never mind. Cast Metal followed. Diego Vivas 81. Thank you for the follow. And then Quas rated us. Quas. Thank you so much for the raid. You're my favorite person in all of Flight Sim. What is that? What's that quote that Sim Caesar likes so much? And it's not you're my favorite human being. I can't remember now if it's from a movie. I can't remember which one. If that's from, that was me slewing that had me penetrate someone. I get it now. High Flyer and Adam the Duke, I think both came in on the raid with Quas, and thank you both for following, and then Kevo Zenji and Spundot with cheers. Thank you so much. So I think I'm almost pulling back over to and Drygon is still right here. Isn't that nice? We can. And the buses have gone. Who is flashing pink? What is going on over there? That's interesting. Well, at any rate. Be that as it may. And of course, the weather's clearing up here in lovely Hartford now that we're pretty much ready to go. So give me just one second to look and see what else is going on elsewhere on Twitch. Yeah, well, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, This is what it's like when you're not here as well. So, yeah, let's, we want to probably support somebody who is, how long has Crafty Aviation been on? So Crafty Aviation is the Boston Center controller he's been on for 3 hours. I don't know how late he's planning on streaming, but we could give him a raid. My other inclination was, what? Oh, well, there's Trains with Tyler. We could, I don't want to bother with a poll, but if anybody has strong feelings about VATSIM controller versus Railroads Online, QF Music's on. We could go there. I see a vote for Tyler. So I'm inclined to Tyler. Wait, how long? JPM Navigator, I'm so glad you were able to stop by, and thank you for letting us know about Mrs. Navigator being at home. Again, very, very, very glad to hear that. Yeah, let's go raid Trains with Tyler, aka for those who might be unaware, Trains with Tyler is the same person as DeLorean 2399. So on his DeLorean 2399 channel, he does Flight Sim, he does Sea of Thieves, he does some auto racing, and I guess he felt that to add trains to that channel would just be like too much going on, so he started a new separate channel, Trains with Tyler, for doing Railroads Online. And I have managed to catch parts of a couple of streams, and they were a lot of fun. And so yes, let's go do that. And I'm sorry, Beethoven, I didn't see you come in, so I didn't say hi. Hi, Beethoven. Welcome on in. Guten Abend. Or is there guts? It's almost Guten Nacht, isn't it? Wait, it's 18. 19, 21. Oh, it is Guten Nacht. It's almost, it's only an hour till Guten Morgen over there, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. So let me, give me one one sec to find. Oh, come on. I had it a second ago. There's that. I just don't trust myself with the, so then there's that, and then that. And yeah, well, he's been on for 2 hours, so he probably will not be streaming a lot longer. But if you're not interested in trains and you don't want to stay for any of his stream, or if you got other stuff to do, that's all fine. But come along for the raid and put some emotes in his chat, share a little love, and then I'll get us there as quickly as I can. I will be back in 2 days on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, which used to be 2000 Zulu, so it must be 1900 now. I'll have to take a look at that. I should have prepared. Sorry, I didn't. At any rate, 3 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, I'll be back, and we will do Wings over New England IFR number 8. And in 17, 18, in just over an hour, I'll be moderating in the Sim Caesar channel. Tonight is Tuesday, so it's T-Tail Tuesday. That will be a ton of fun. Come join us there. And, oh my gosh, we forgot to do the giveaway soundtrack. I've got that all. So let me. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to get away with not trying to get away with not doing the giveaway. I just completely forgot about it. So yeah, that Mooney, you got to watch him like a hawk. Let me get back over here to the browser, and let me see if I can't get the browser into the window so you can see it. This is the best I can do for transparency. We've only had 12 people enter the giveaway. Seriously? It's your last chance. You got under a minute. Let's say 30 seconds. Type exclamation point ticket for a 1 in 13 shot at winning a subscription to the Peter Mooney channel, or if you're the winner and you are already a sub to the Peter Mooney channel, I will give you a subscription to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. All right, we're up to 16. And anybody else? Exclamation point ticket going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, 1 in 16 shot. Here we go. I'm going to hit close giveaway. And yes, it says it there. You can no longer enter. We're going to hit draw a winner. And boom, Vex Freeze. Excellent. And Vex Freeze, are you still here? It's you are not. Oh, there you are. Yes. So there's a Vex Freeze and gift a sub, and there's that, and with that, and congratulations, Vex Freeze! You are now subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel. And how sweet it is. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks everybody for coming along today. I want to hear a little bit of Louis Armstrong on our way out. So I am going to see if I can't get the raid started. And oh, his chat is follower only. Okay, that's, well, I didn't know that, but be that as it may, I am going to go ahead and get a little music going. Thank you again for however you participated today, and I appreciate it a great deal, and look forward to seeing you in 2 days on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now. There we go.